Oh, good morning, Beach Bum. First one in here. I set it up and then I had to go in the house real quick and feed the dogs and make me some coffee. I got that little coffee pot and it says it makes 5 cups, but it's more like 2 cups when you're using a mug like this. Yeah, but I like my little coffee pot. It doesn't take up much room. But anywho, I thought we'd do a quick chat this morning before Will goes live, 411 now. I think he goes live about 11 Eastern time. Well, it's 11 for me. Um, so there is a little update about the possible human remains found at Joe Exotic's former zoo in the alligator pit. It turns out it's not human remains, thank goodness. It's animal remains. Now, after I did my video, like I get so tore up when there's like articles and stuff put out like that. Um, But when I did my video, I said, well, most dogs can tell, alert dogs like that, can tell the difference between animal remains and human remains. Then, after I did that video, I got to thinking they were filming a reality TV show there. So I'm just wondering if the dogs were even cadaver dogs. Oh, it's a wonderful day here. It's going to be hot. I'll probably lay out in the sun. I tried to lay out yesterday. It stormed here, and then it cleared up. I went outside. Then the sky turned black, and it stormed again. So I'm gonna try to lay out in the sun, and I need to call and see if I can get in to get my hair cut today or Monday or sometime. It's killing me. I'm wearing it up in a bun all the time because I got really thick hair. It's like horsehair. It just burns me up. You gonna lay out too, bitch bun? Hey, I got a good tan going on, especially like my chest area and my belly. It's really dark. Hey, Jermaine. Jermaine, I could probably, if you wanted to get like incubate the eggs, get you an incubator and incubate eggs. I could probably send you some fertile eggs. I just have to figure out how to send them without them being broken or spoiling. But if you're really serious about wanting to hatch and get a rooster, you're gonna be good to the rooster, right? I know you would. I'll send you some eggs. We just gotta figure out how to do it. Come on, Lenny. I got so many eggs I don't know what to do with. I give the neighbors a lot more than I keep. I got 2 cartons right now, 2 dozens in the refrigerator. Some sitting on the kitchen sink I was going to wash and take up to my neighbors. Cockadoodle. Hey, I can cockadoodle with Sonny. Hey, Lucy Love. My chest never gets brown. My belly is always the brownest part of my body when I get a tan. I just like a tan from the sun better than the tanning bed. I'm on the train home right now. I've never rode a train. Well, I take that back. I rode one at Dollywood a couple different times when I've been. But like, traveling to go somewhere, never rode a train. I'd love to. Yeah, I tan real easy, Lucy Love. Do you? My son's the same way. We got light hair. Well, I dye my hair now, but it's like a dirty blonde naturally. But got blue eyes, and you think that we would burn in the sun. No, we tan. We got Native American in us, though. I think that's got a lot to do with it. Timothy, he gets out in the sun, he gets brown as a biscuit. Well, they say the sun's dangerous for you, but I think the tanning bed would be worse because it's artificial sun. Kinda, I guess. Hey, we had this lady back in the 80s when tanning beds first became like a thing in the late 80s. Anyways, she had a tanning bed, go get sessions off of her, right? She ended up looking like a piece of leather. I'm not joking. She was that dark from laying in the tanning bed. It looked so bad. Her skin looked like a piece of leather. I kid you not. Vitamin D's good for you. Yeah. I was joking about the XCC. I cannot have a rooster cockadoodling waking up everyone. I thought you had serious, Tremaine. You can ship eggs. People order fertile eggs offline all the time. I just don't know how to do it safely. If anyone wants a Sunny baby, I'll ship you some eggs. I don't know who would want a mean rooster like that. Sunny's beautiful, but he's mean. Very mean. He's even meaner because his tail's stubbed right now. He don't like it. I guess he don't feel beautiful. I have a friend who looks like a piece of leather. She says so herself. But why do they keep tanning like that? Now, my aunt, she goes and gets the spray tan. I actually took her and dropped her off when we were down at her house at the lake. Anyway, she showed me when she got back around her feet and stuff looked orange. And I was like, Patty, I'd just rather, lay out in the sun than to look orange like that and your feet look like that. So do my boys, got real brown, blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah, that's the way my family is too. I think we get that from my grandfather's side. Tanning beds are dangerous. Yeah, I used to lay in the tanning bed. What I would do it was lay about 20 days in a row. And then after I got my tan, I would just go back and lay maybe once or twice a week in the tanning bed. And I used to be able to lay free in the tanning bed because I worked at a video rental place and they had a tanning bed there. So I laid for free. But still, I didn't overdo it because I don't want to look like a piece of leather. Another thing I like about laying out in the sun is the tannin oil. It smells tropical. Right now, I'm using Tropicana, the original. It smells so good. I like banana boat too, though. You can tell a big difference when you use good tannin oil in the sun. Because I had some off brand I got from the Family Dollar, and it smelled just like Tropicana and the other, but it didn't do as good. I noticed a big difference when I switched to Tropicana. Oh, I love Banana Boat. It smells so good, and Tropicana. It's like anorexia when you look in the mirror. You're never dark enough. Yeah, I think it becomes like an addiction. I think anything can become an addiction. You can get addicted to smoking, drink coffee, playing video games, YouTube. I have an addiction to YouTube. I've been trying to cut back on watching though. I've done a really good job. I just got to learn to not do it at night. Not watch YouTube at night. Too much drama going on. Oh, no, Tremaine, I'm not joking about cutting off my hair. I got to. I think he was around like back at last Halloween. I got my hair cut off. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be again. Lisa, you have cut back watching YouTube. You really have. A whole lot. It's just not healthy all the time. I mean, crap, y'all. Since I've been on here, since January, what was it? January 2018 or 19, I believe. It's been the same crap the whole time. The same, you know, same stuff going on with the drama. I've got to readjust my bun here. Mark called me Aunt B yesterday, and it really made me mad. Just because of my bun. I'm going to get this crap whacked off. It was getting to me. It gets to me too, and when anything causes me mania, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Because mania is miserable when you're manic. You can't sit still. You can't think. You don't even know if you're smoking a cigarette or not. I mean, so, yeah. It's just too negative. Plus, Mark asked me something. And, people on YouTube that don't watch YouTube or are not in a community, they don't understand. But he asked me, he's like, why do you like to watch strangers argue on the internet? That's a good question. I guess it's like a reality TV show, kind of. Anything that contains coconut oil breaks me out. Oh, really? I'll show you what I got. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all my body spray I got from the sex shop too. This is what I use. Yeah, it says it's the original. It's really good. It's thick oil. And I got some Waikiki Beach Coconut um, body spray. It was like 15.50, and I got it for like $7. I should have got the body lotion too. I don't know why I didn't. I'm a tightwad, even though Mark was paying. I'm just like that. We'll go in, he'll say, get anything that you want, but I don't. I have to really want something to buy. Like when I close shop and stuff, if it don't catch my eye and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it, I don't get it. But I just like it okay. I live the orange gel. I'd have to hide it from my kids. Oh, really? CC goes to sex shops? Tremaine, okay. Let me explain this. Well, I'm not going to say the name because of the crazies on here. They could Google it. But there is a little shop here. It's been here since I was a teenager. Excuse me. It sells porn, sex toys, lingerie, belly rings, Bath and Body Works lotion, Victoria's Secret lotion. They got a good selection too in this big case. They have tanning beds. It's your one-stop shop. Okay, and let me tell y'all, they were having a sale. Okay, so I went. Oh yeah, they also sell bathing suits and Halloween costumes. Yeah, this year I want to be a genie. I dream of genie. I want to get the costume. I have to love something to buy it. Yeah, me too. I was joking, Susie. I know what you mean. Uh, like my face was probably red the whole time I was in there because there was a man in there trying to strike up conversation. Mark was in there browsing around in La La Land. I was really shocked they had a Justin Bieber blow up doll. They got Bieber merch. People are sick. Who would want one of those things? They had a construction man, too. Oh, yeah, guys, that Amber Alert I put up yesterday, Olivia Jansen, unfortunately, they found her body. I think her dad's involved because he didn't call and say, "Oh, I just found that my daughter's not sleeping in her bed. She's like 3 years old." He walks into the police station and reports her missing. I think he's responsible. I just got a gut feeling. I could be wrong though. I usually don't come out and say stuff like that right off the bat, but I mean I'll say I'm suspicious, but something's totally not right with the dad's story. Well, Lisa, I couldn't find a quiet room to do a voiceover and read the article about the Amber Alert, so I just put a video together and put words in. But yeah, later on, I found out that the dad actually walked into the police station. So he says that the last time he saw her was Thursday night around 11:30 p.m. This is in Kansas City. Um, he wakes up about, I think it said about 6 or 6:30 the next morning, finds Olivia not in her bed and the back door open. But he doesn't pick up the phone and call 911 or anything. He waits, goes to the police station and reports her missing. Something's not right about that. It described her as having brown hair, but she looked like she had blonde hair to me. Blonde hair. It said she had blue green eyes. Beautiful little girl, just 3 years old. Yeah, I think Bieber, leave it to Bieber. She's got a video up about it too. The press conference. Child abuse is on the rise, Beach Bum, especially since, the pandemic and stuff. Seen a lot more cases. I think Never Lose Hope sent me an article, something about a mother starving her kid to death, throwing her off a bridge, or throwing her in the trash or off a bridge, one. Can't remember. Um, I just saw the title of it. I didn't click on it yet. It's sad. I just don't understand. I know people get overwhelmed and stressed out, but gosh, if you're getting like that and you think you want to harm your child or beat on your child, you need to call and get help. Have someone come and get the child. Be a lot better than beating on them and starving them. See, the thing is, these abusers, they don't want rid of their children. They want their kids there so that they can abuse them. It makes them feel powerful, abusing something weaker than them. Sick monsters. I mean, that's my thoughts on it. As a kid that went through abuse growing up, that's what I think about it. They want their kids there so they can continue the abuse. It's disgusting. They should get the death penalty for it. Let me get my Chromebook. Let's see. See what else is going on. I bet old Jeff Lowe, he's mad as hell. The cops was out at his zoo thinking there was human remains in the alligator pit. They kicked Ripper Jack Media out of the zoo the other day. He wasn't doing anything. He didn't have anything bad to say about him. Um, they still haven't found Naya Rivera, the Glee actress. I was watching something on TV, and it's called like the Glee curse because there's been several actors that have passed away that was in that Glee show. Okay, it says mom starved toddler daughter for 3 weeks, then threw her body in a dumpster. Oh my goodness. Oh, this baby is so beautiful. Let me see if I can show you. Look at her, how precious. Oh my God, she is so beautiful. She looks like a little baby doll laying there. This evil bitch. The baby's body is still missing, y'all. It says a Maryland mother allegedly revealed to investigators she starved her 15-month-old daughter to death. The Montgomery Police Department said in a statement that an acquaintance of Kiara Tolson, 23, called 911 Wednesday after Tolson said she killed her child, Blair Niles. I think it's Tolson. Tolson reportedly told investigators she starved Niles for roughly 3.5 weeks at their Silver Spring apartment. Tolson stated that after the child died, she placed the child's body in a pillowcase and trash bags on June 17th, discarded the child's body in a dumpster located on the grounds of the apartment complex. June 17th is an unlucky day, well, at least it is for me. On Wednesday, Tolson reportedly came to her friend's home unannounced. The friend, Latae Dawn, I think it's Dawn, 23, told the Washington Post that she asked Tolson where Niles was, to which Tolson responded, "Oh, I starved her." "Where is she?" Dawn inquired. "In the trash," Tolson allegedly answered. Dom said Tolson also talked about Niles transforming into a demonic snake who controlled the weather and needed to be killed. Dawn told the Post that Tolson also appeared casual while talking about killing her daughter. She sounds like she's schizophrenic. It's no excuse, though. Police said a search of Tolson's apartment produced evidence corroborating her story. Niles' father reportedly said he last saw his daughter on April 17th and that he hasn't had any contact with Tolson since that time. Well, he sounds like a shitty dad. A judge has ordered a mental health evaluation for her. She remains jailed on first-degree murder charges. She's due back in court on July 16th. I'm going to keep up with this case. It sounds like she has schizophrenia to me. I mean, I'm not a doctor. That's just, I always think of that when I see they're talking about demons and stuff. My grandfather was a paranoid schizophrenic, so I do know a little bit about it, and he ended up taking his own life over it. He was so miserable. Yeah. That was in Maryland. West Virginia is being threatened now as to shut down again. Guess what, Lisa? My mom told me they're going to make Timothy go back to school. Everybody in the county go back to school. They're going to go twice a week in 2 different groups, the classrooms. I was like, that's bullcrap. And he has to have a mask. He wears disposable mask when he goes out, but I guess I'll have to order him one. I'm not too happy about him going back to school, considering coronavirus cases is on the rise in Virginia right now. It's in my county. There's been some more cases. They shut down that little fast food drive-through, Pal's, where you get burgers and fries, because one of the employees tested positive for coronavirus. I'll homeschool. It's bullcrap here, CC. I'm not sending Lily back. I don't want to send Timothy back. I mean, what's 2 days a week going to do? Just going to go there and catch germs. I heard Trump say if schools don't open back up, he's going to cut off the funding. Yes, he did say that, Tremaine. I heard that too. Wasn't too happy about that. Mark's all into politics. I don't get into Trump's. I guess he's all right. I don't know. I don't agree with everything he says, of course. I don't know. I was just raised to respect the president. I liked Obama. I thought he's all right. We have a choice here: either send them back to school or do virtual. See, I'm game for the virtual. Like a Zoom call. Hey, Misty. Good morning. How are you? Um, I think that would be good to have like a virtual classroom, because I do kind of want Timothy to go back to school, but I don't want him to go back if it's not safe, because I think he plays video games too much since he's been out of school. I'm not very strict with him. I hate saying anything to him, but he will get off the games if I ask him. But still, he needs some structure. Better late than never, Misty. Misty, I'm thinking about getting me one of those little machines, where I can make little logos, put on tumblers and stuff. I can never remember the name of that. But I thought you told me you had one. But anyways, Walmart's got one. It's not but about this big. It's like $189. And I'm thinking about getting it. I could make my own t-shirts. Circuit. Yeah, that's it. Is it called a circuit board? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I make epoxy tumblers. Well, Mark's nephew and his girlfriend got one, and they've been making all kinds of crap. And I was like, I'm going to get me one. If Mark will help me with it. What do you do? Just make the logo and then iron it on? If you're going to do a t-shirt? You can answer me. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. Okay. Yeah, get iron on vinyl. Yeah. Well, Creative Revival, she made me a bunch of Sunny Rooster t-shirts. It was like last year, I believe. And she has one of those circuits. And I think she had to get like an industrial, a good iron to do it. I mean, she made like 20 shirts. She's very talented. She could do anything. The Annabelle coffee cups and t-shirts. Are you really selling them? Yeah. Hold on, Jermaine. I'll show you. I'll show you what Annabelle's mug looks like. I've got some cold coffee with CC mugs. It's got a rooster on it, Tremaine. It's more for like a guy. It's not a big mug. The picture looks really good. It's really glossy. Yeah, cute. But I made a logo the other day, and it's got coffee with CC on it. And on top of the letters is like a rooster standing up. So I got on Teespring and designed some mugs, and they are really cute. I'll send you a link. Also, I made some face masks yesterday. I'm a hypocrite. I said the other day, I said, Carol Baskin and her stupid face mask profiting off of the pandemic. And here I turn around and make some on Teespring. But if you buy one, so much of the money, it tells you in the description on Teespring, so much of the money is donated to some kind of foundation. And I priced them as low as it would let me. They had them for like $14.99, and I changed it to $9.99. And it's just I've got black ones and white ones with purple writing. It says peace, love, and happiness. I wish I could have put like a little bitty peace sign on it, but the peace signs that I had like the white background, the little square. So I didn't do it. It's just simple writing. It's really cool writing. So I'm going to order me one of those, probably a black one and a white one. You can actually, like, if you want to donate to like a charity, like if you got Teespring merch, you can set it up to where all the money goes straight to the charity. Teespring sends it straight to them. We may do that one day. How much are you selling the coffee cups? Well, Tremaine, they wouldn't let me price them no lower than $14.99. Like if I order them myself, I can order samples. I can get the mugs for $8. But the mugs are $14.99. I think they're a little bit expensive. I may try to find another place to design merch at that's a little bit cheaper later on. Yeah, you can adjust the price on the Teespring stuff. I didn't know that until a while back, so that's what I did with the face mask. I'm not really worried about making any profit. I just want people to have Coffee with CC merch. It promotes my channel, you know. CC, do you have one with your logo? Well, you remember that logo that I shared that I made? It had like coffee with CC, and on top of one of the F's in coffee, there's a rooster standing, kind of like one of those we call them, weather mains, something. Yeah, I'll share it with you. I would like to have a tie-dye coffee cup that's got coffee with CC. I've got the tie-dye pattern downloaded from Teespring. I cannot figure out how to apply it to like a t-shirt to where like the whole t-shirt is tie-dyed. It wants to do it in a square. So I'm doing something wrong. Most of the time, guys, when I design stuff and put it on Teespring, it's because I'm going to order it myself. That's what happened with the Annabelle mugs. I wanted an Annabelle mug. Hey, Red Rum, good morning. I'm getting ready to make me some tie-dye t-shirts myself. I just got to go get the stuff. I was talking to Mark about it this morning. I want like a purple tie-dye shirt that's got the blue color that I like, kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like a teal blue, I guess. Verbal, how you doing, Verbal? I got to get off here in a minute. I got to wash dishes and fix breakfast. Mark ran out to get his motorcycle, and I was like, and to see his mom a second. He keeps it out there in her garage a lot. And I was like, I'm going to do a live stream, just chat, because I'm bored. I can make custom cups and make logos. Misty, I need your help. I need to hire you. I got to pay you through PayPal to make me a logo. Okay, like Diane's channel. She had somebody make her like this logo. Well, it's not really a logo. It was just like it said, live, laugh, love. And she put it on the face mask on her Teespring and on like one of the flowy shirts. I cannot figure out how to do that. I had an app, where you can cut out pictures, but it doesn't want to work right when you're trying to cut out like a peace sign. It really only works like on my picture or Annabelle's the dog, something like that. When it comes to symbols, it doesn't want to cut it out right. Hey, Just Jax, email me some ideas and I can put something together. Okay, Misty, I will do that. Give me a couple days to think about it. Let me get Mark to help me because he's artistic. And I'll send you some ideas. I wouldn't care to pay you for helping me. That's no problem. How are you, Just Jax? I like your name now, Just Jax, but I like the Cracker Jacks better. I love eating Cracker Jacks. I still eat Cracker Jacks when my teeth's not bothering me. Um, if I ever get into that dentist at the health wagon, I'm on a waiting list. I'll probably have to take a week off of YouTube because I need some teeth pulled, and then after my mouth heals up, I've got to have some implants or dentures or something. I really don't want dentures, but I'm pretty good, Jax. Just bored, waiting on 411 now to go live. He does Saturday streams, and I thought we'd have a pre-game party. Anybody watching, not subscribed to 411 now, check him out. Does awesome true crime. Check out Leave It to Beaver, too. She did a live stream yesterday. She done really good in her live stream. I enjoyed it. I mean, for someone that's new to live streaming, she done better than I did the first time. That's for sure. I need some dental work too, but I'm such a baby when it comes to the dentist. Yeah, well, it's expensive getting teeth pulled. Yeah, I got 3 teeth pulled one time, and it was about $500, close to $500. Yeah, so I'm on this waiting list to get free dental care. They do it like extractions or fillings, but there's a high demand for it around here. But anyways, I'm trying to get them pulled for free because my mother-in-law is going to pay for to have my teeth replaced. And she said money was not an option. But I don't want her to just have to pay a ho lot, so I'm trying to get them pulled for free. Hey, little squirrel, don't come up here. Lady will get you. See? Calm down, lady. You need to leave those squirrels alone. Lady hates the squirrels, and I love them. I got one squirrel that comes here. I call him Stubby. He's old, and he's got a stubbed tail. I don't know if he was born like that. His tail actually looks like it forks at the end, like that. You see fur on each end. I don't know what's up with him. He's got battle scars all over him. But they will try to sneak up on the porch and get food knowing the dogs are here. It's like, they're just like antagonizing them. Well, they must have not got rid of Jill, the goose, down the road because I heard her yesterday. I'm thinking it was one of the neighbors that called the game warden. That's what I'm thinking. Because I saw those people feeding Jill. I saw them the other day again, down by the pond. It had to be that old man across from the pond. He's hateful. You walk down the road with your dog, guys, and he automatically comes out and starts beeping that car like you're going to break into his damn car or something. It drives me crazy. He does it every time. You know how sometimes older people can be when get hateful. It's hateful. Beach Bum, when you come visit, we'll go walk down the road and watch. He'll come out and start beeping his car, locking it. He does it to everybody. Hey, Shug. How are you doing, Shug? Shug's been around on my channel for a long time. She came up on my panel once. She's a good lady. And Carolina girl that came up yesterday, she, hey, she was on camera. She didn't care. She's really pretty. That was a good stream. I enjoyed yesterday morning's stream. It's just so much better when you got somebody up there to talk to, a co-host. Yeah, we'll flash him, beach bum. He'd probably have a freaking heart attack. He'd probably call the law on us. I complain all the time when I walk down the road when I get back to Mark. I'm like, that damn man's out there beeping his car. Like I was going to come in his driveway and open his car up or something. It's so weird. He's got a little chihuahua down there. It probably just weighs, I doubt it weighs 3 pounds. That thing's mean as hell. You have to drive by his house real slow. When you drive by, it tries to bite your tires. Better have some bail money when you come down, beach bum. We might get in trouble. We'll try not to. We'll go to the pub, hang out. We got a nice little pub at our historic inn that we have here. There's a pub. It's like an Irish pub. It's pretty cool. I don't like chihuahuas. I had a long-haired chihuahua named Bear. I had her for 10 years. She was the best little dog ever was, but she didn't like anybody but me. She'd bite you over me. Yeah. Broke my heart when she passed away. My mom's Pyrenees pups killed her. She must have snapped at them and they attacked her. A brother and sister, they were pretty good sized puppies, you know. Yeah. They didn't kill her right when they attacked her, but she died before I could get her to the vet. No, property bond won't work unless you own property in this county. I think it's in this county, yeah. Hey, we got bail bondsmen, though. We can bond down. We just got to pay 10% down. Verb, Verb's going to bail us out. I'm not going to jail in U.S. for nobody, just saying. Well, you might not want to go out with us then. Yeah, that's been Beach Bum. I lost Bear back in, gosh, Timothy was probably only almost 2 years old. Yeah. Got a bucket. Verbal, you lost me on that one. Got a bucket. That one went over my head. We good then, 10%. Yeah, we was to get, in a bar fight or something, which we're not. We'd probably have a bond of like $1,000, and I think we'd just have to pay like 100 to get out. I know all about the bondsmen. We're just joking, everybody. We're not going to get in trouble. We'll all, we'll all be having to raise bond money. Sure, you need to come down and visit me. Bail out referred to as ship sinking. Oh, okay. Especially if we decide to get 2 rooms. Well, everybody is here. Yeah. We need to stay at the historic inn, and then we can just walk down to the pub at the bottom. The inn out here has been here since like the 1800s. It's historic. The two houses, big, huge mansions on Main Street, they've been here forever too. They're historic. We used to have well, it's not in this town, but a couple towns over, a coal mining museum. I'll have to look and see if that's still open. That's interesting to go to. If y'all do really decide to come down, we're going to go to Bristol Caverns and walk through Bristol Caverns. You guys will love it. It's so beautiful to go inside of the mountain. You can't touch inside of the caverns, the stuff that's crystallized and stuff, because it messes it up, the oils from your skin. It's so crazy. We can go to Bays Mountain too. It really is a wildlife sanctuary. The wildlife that they have there is stuff that's been injured that can't be released into the wild. They got owls, they got foxes, they got like otters. I believe they're otters, bobcats, ravens, you name it, they got it. Just animals that's been injured that can't go back to the wild. And like Carol Baskin's sanctuary. Stupid ass. Did you know they're changing the logo on Cracker Jack's box ever since Black Lives Matter? Well, what's the thing with the Cracker Jack's box? I don't get that. Beach Bum, it's interesting you said that, Aunt Jemima. I was asking Martin the other day, did he think that they would change the syrup brand pancake mix? Damn, I'm back. Internet totally dropped. Is it storming there, Lisa? Because it looks like there's probably a storm coming here later, the way the wind's blowing. Oh, Lisa must be behind watching. It's all dumb to me. She's talking about the drama, I think. Well, I mean, I can see why the Aunt Jemima syrup, the logo could be offensive. I can see that. Something is up, CC. Yeah, there's a storm coming. I can tell by the way the trees are blowing here. Like the leaves is blowing. Be a rainstorm later. That's the only thing I don't like about storms is all these trees around my house, and I got a big ass tree right here beside of my porch that's actually leaning a little bit. So I hate when the wind blows hard. But yeah, we had a big storm yesterday. We had a storm here too. We had two. We had one yesterday morning, kind of rain and a little bit of thunder. Then it cleared up and it was really sunny. So I went outside and was laying in the sun. Then I started hearing thunder and the sky turned black and it came a bad thunderstorm. My dog Skylar was scared to death. It was lightning too. Usually, if it's storming up at Lisa's way, then it comes my way later on, and vice versa. If it storms here, then it usually goes up her way later on. We're not that far apart, like 3 hours. That's nothing. You're right, it is offensive. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I've always thought that about the syrup. That's always been a thought in my head that, that's offensive to black people. I was listening to something yesterday, and they said not to say African American. So I don't know if I should say that anymore or not. They just said say black because I don't want to be offensive to anyone. Because they said, and the reason they said that, they said black people are Americans. That's the reason they said it. So um, you'll have to let me know about that, Tremaine. What do you think about that? Just say, um, Black people or African American? Because I don't want to be offensive. Faithful one. Hey, Han. My gosh, the wind's really blowing. I'm glad it's been changed, but change the laws about killing people is okay. Yeah. Hope you're having a good Saturday, faithful one. I had a pretty good morning. I hung out at the funny farm this morning. I've been doing that in the mornings, though, since it's gotten really hot. It's too hot in the middle of the day over there and too many bugs, even with bug spray. I've got some work that needs to be done. I need to clean out from underneath the trampoline, clean out the chicken lot. But anywho, I think I'm gonna get off here, guys, and go wash my dishes and get some breakfast going. I just wanted to pop on and have some coffee with y'all. Say hi. I'm shampooing carpets today, CC. Gosh, my dogs are driving me crazy in my son's bedroom. They go back there and pee if I don't keep the door closed. It's the only room in the house with carpet, and it's been driving me crazy. I'm constantly using carpet cleaner. I try to keep them blocked off from there. Lisa, you taking reservations? Yeah, bring that carpet cleaner with you, Lisa, when you come see me. We'll shampoo Timothy's room. Either or, I'm cool with, but why? Well, Tremaine, yes, that is the reason I ask you. To be honest, because I know you would tell me, that I look at everybody the same. I was just asking you because, hey, you're my friend. I didn't mean anything bad about Tremaine. I just don't want to be offensive to anyone. I want to say the right things. Yeah, if it'll fit in your car, bring it. We'll shampoo the room. Smoke with some bone shampoo. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a good Saturday. Will should be live here soon. I hope he's not already live. It's usually around 11 a.m. Eastern time for me. He comes on. But anyway, Cece, you have a great day. Our beautiful peeps as well. Yeah, we got an awesome community. You guys are awesome. People brag on y'all all the time about what a good chat I have, good community. I couldn't do it without y'all, you know. But anyways, love y'all. Peace. See you in Discord. Some of y'all.